Okay guys, we're back now. It's been about 24 hours basically since I got back from the ride. Actually, I think I ended at like 1:45 or something like that. So it took me a little over 7 hours to complete. I've had some time to kind of think about the experience and kind of getting back into the riding scene and everything like that. I think just because of the nature of this ride, the weather I faced, how windy it was and all that, it kind of made me really like not want to do it anymore. Kind of made me hate cycling in general. But, after having some time off to really think about it, I think it was just one of those like, bad luck days, bad conditions. It just kind of sucked, but like, did I hate it? No, not really. In fact, I'm kind of proud of myself with, changing that flat tire out there all by myself. I've only ever had to do that like 2 or 3 times. Every circumstance where I've had to fix a flat tire, I've always had some sort of assistance. Somebody's either showed up or I found a bike shop that's really close. And so I've always had somebody there to help me or fix it for me or, whatever, who had better tools. So yeah, it was kind of, motivating to be able to handle something like that on my own. But here, I'll show you the bike. Let's see. So yeah, generally nothing special about the bike. The bike condition, it's as good as it was beforehand. It's as good as it was, well, there's my snowboard, leading up to it. Nothing really changed there. So I guess what the trip that I just did kind of boils down to is whether or not I really enjoyed myself. Did I really like doing it? And, I would still bike across America again in a heartbeat. There's something to be said about that. That's an amazing experience that you can't go wrong with, really. But just doing these touring rides by myself, especially around semi-local places that I know, it's not that fun doing it by yourself anymore. Would I ride down to Philly by myself? Sure. But would I like to get a group of guys together or anybody and, go with somebody for a 2-day adventure? Absolutely. I think I would much rather enjoy doing something like that with people versus going out for a day and really just torturing myself by myself. It's just not as fun. But, yeah, I know like during the end of that trip, it got super windy, like probably 25-mile-an-hour headwinds, and that really sucked. And I really didn't enjoy that. But, it's getting hard to hold this. I was starting to think like, damn, I'd rather just get a motorcycle at this point. Like, I'm kind of over cycling, but I still want to be on 2 wheels. But you know what? Like, I think I'll probably keep biking. I love my bicycle. I'd like to do a lot more city riding. I think that'd be something fun to do. I think it'd be awesome to like go to like New York City again and rip around for a day. Maybe get some friends to go do it with me. But that's something I'm not opposed to doing by myself. But doing these like 60, 80, 100-mile rides by myself, especially around here locally, it's not really that fun to me anymore. I would much rather get a group of guys together and go do something adventurous, but with other people. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. I shouldn't be looking so negatively on it. I think it was also just kind of a fluke. It was just bad weather, bad conditions, but definitely willing to do it again. Definitely willing to do it with other people. I think that's just kind of where I'm at in my stage of my cycling career, if you want to call it that. But so yeah, so hope you enjoyed this vlog. Not really much riding footage at all, but that's just kind of the way it goes this time around. So hope you enjoyed it. Check out the YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting some more stuff. Well, I always say that. So if you see some more stuff on there, feel free to check it out. If I do any more cool adventures, I'll be sure to let everyone know. So thank you for following along, and see you later.